Alright, part 2 of Uncharted. Again, like I said, starting out in the middle of this cutscene where Drake gives kind of a little history lesson here on what happened to Sir Francis Drake. It's kind of interesting, this game, like, you know, how they do the kind of alternate, or it's kind of like a, like a what-if sort of thing, where they try to explain a little, like, what they theorize might have happened to Sir Francis during his journey. The story is pretty basic in this game. I mean, it's not like, it's not as good as, something like Metal Gear Solid or something like that. But, kind of the history things, it's kind of cool, but...
Huh?
El goddamn Dorado.
He was onto something big, all right.
Does it say anything else?
Oh, so now you're interested, huh?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, no. Last page was torn out. I'm telling you, Sully. This is it. This is finally it.
Yeah. Only... we got one little problem.
Yes, that's what I said. It blew up. It sank. No, that's why we have insurance, right? Oh. Oh no, the camera? No, the camera's fine. Don't worry about the camera, no. Still as good as new.
Sully, the girl can hold her own. You should have seen her.
Fine. You go on out there and you tell her we just found the lost city of gold.
Now, one of the things I never understood about the El Dorado legend is why it's supposedly a city of gold, because El Dorado in Spanish means the golden one or the golden man. So I don't know how that whole city of gold thing started, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, we totally ditch Elena here. Just leave her for the pirate. Well, not exactly, but yeah, it seems like they sure did. And see ya.
Hey! Should have seen that one coming. Ugh.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, kid. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Yeah, you weren't too old for that little...
I had a little bit of a jump cut there. That's where, in my last part, I said I ran into some issues recording, so I did cut a little bit of that out. But it was just I was just walking up to this part. It was kind of boring, so anyway, move on here. And here in Uncharted, in addition to being a third-person shooter, it's also a platform game. We're going to get into some platforming right now. You see me jump on this ledge here. And some of the problems I ran into earlier is because of the delay. I kept pressing X too late, and I kept falling off a lot of these ledges, so I decided to just do it again and try not to screw up as much. I did get used to the delay, so now I'm pressing X to jump on time. So it's hollow. Yep.
We gotta find a way to smash through this.
And jump over there. Jump again. Jump backwards off this ledge here. I don't know why it keeps displaying the game hints. I know I turned them off, but for some reason they keep showing up. I don't know what's up with that. I'm gonna smash through here. I'm gonna go down in this cave. Drop down. I apologize. You got another cutscene coming up. Let me know if you want me to leave the cutscenes in. I'll leave them in until somebody says you know, if it gets too boring for you guys, just let me know, and I'll cut them out for the next upcoming videos.
What a warm and homey place.
Not quite what you were expecting, huh?
Yeah. Where's all the damn gold?
Yeah, this place was picked clean centuries ago.
I never really realized there are kind of a handful of cutscenes in this game.
Check this out. Looks like the space.
They're all kind of short, but they're more frequent than I remember them, actually.
Nate, I'm not looking for a lousy piece of
It's actually interesting to note, when Naughty Dog developed Jak 2, I think the year that game was released, I don't quite remember what year it was, but I know Jak 2, I think, had the most cutscenes in any game released that year. I think it was somewhere in like the hundreds range. It's ridiculous. I mean, they're all really short, but there are a lot of them.
What's that supposed to mean?
That reporter? I saw the way you were eyeing her.
Elena? Please. I snuffed any chance with her the second we ditched her on that dock.
All's fair in love and war, kid.
And what if you can't tell the difference?
Then, my friend, you are in big trouble.
Okay, cutscene over. Back to the gameplay. This section coming up here is definitely a lot more about puzzle solving than anything else. So I gotta shoot this barrel. Why there are explosive barrels in this ancient temple, I really don't know the answer to that. But yeah, this is definitely the most puzzle-heavy section of the game. There's not much action going on here. In fact, there probably won't be any more action until probably the next part, if not the one after that. So gotta wait for Sully to open this door here. And now I have to bar it from the other side using this crate here, or this cart, I should say.
All right, let go. This ought to hold it.
Not quite.
Hurry, Sully.
That was a little too close.
This looks familiar. I think there's
And
something in
now, this is a weird moment. You're supposed to press select to bring up journal, but for some reason it doesn't show up right away, and it should. And I'm just kind of like wandering around like a dumbass for a few seconds waiting for it to show up. Come on, there it is.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah,
Looks like this thing is some kind of lamp, brazier.
I don't have to light it.
See if you can light it.
You're bitching about the cigar. Now it comes in handy.
Sure. And we have to shoot a lantern up there so sparks fall down and burn the debris away.
Nice.
And now we can walk through there. We get another platforming part here. We'll have to jump on these bricks that are hanging out of the wall. And I didn't screw this up my first time. I thought the delay would have screwed me up, but it didn't. And here, some of the blocks fall when you grab onto them, so you need to move quickly across some of them. And then you jump to this vine, and it looks I think it looks a little weird when I do it. It's like, yeah, he's like in slow-mo when he's falling. Whee! Fall down there. And now we have to shoot these barrels over here to blow up what looks like some debris, so Sully can climb down a ladder, cut into the side of the wall. And actually, we're just about the end of the part here, and we're starting to start the next part. I think the next part starts with a puzzle. So yeah, and then I promise the game will get more interesting the further we go. But for right now, it is kind of slow. It's more about platforming and puzzle solving at the moment. So yeah, but anyway, stay tuned for part 3.